Interesting. Okay, let's try this again. So, as usual, this connection is super suspect, but I think we actually got it working now. Anyways, apologies I didn't do this yesterday because I was just dead tired. So we're gonna carry on and make up for lost time. Tonight, well this afternoon, we're gonna be doing this early. Hopefully later on tonight I'll be able to do a secondary stream. If not, it's gonna be this one. We'll be doing some more storytelling, some more sound effects, but we'll be doing some Aseprite work because I need to do another mugshot because the mugshot that we actually put for this, I'm not too happy with the way it came out. It's more so how the frame is, so we're gonna be doing things right from the beginning again. So sit back, relax, I'll go over some of the things with Aseprite and we'll go from there. But for now, let's go over things that we went over last stream. So, last time, we... Oh, yeah. This is what I did yesterday off stream. So we'll watch this over again. We added some sound effects to this. Alright. First section's pretty much done now. I'll stop where we need to stop so I can go over a couple things. Using a haha there, it's just so silly. This could have been so much better. The benefits of knowing Japanese. Neo Judgment, I still feel could have been so much better. I might have to actually... I might have to actually increase the volume on that. That's really low. Hold on. Yeah, it's actually really low. Oh yeah, you could barely see it, but right here with the volume, you kind of want it to be on green going into yellow. If it's all the way down there, it's still pretty low. Like it's still, yeah, it hasn't even broke yellow yet. So I can get away with increasing the volume a little bit. As long as it's not peeking into red, we were fine. Yeah, that should be good. So as soon as we're done with this section, I already got Aseprite loaded up, and we'll go right there. I want to make sure everything is good. I didn't have enough time to actually rewatch this yesterday after I added the extra stuff. But her section is pretty much done in my opinion. This could have been so much better. When I get to CapCut later, this is where I'm going to add all the crazy effects for this. could have used some better wording there. That I might switch. All right, we're gonna pause it in a moment. All right, we're gonna pause it right there because, as mentioned, I was gonna add some sound effects to that. So as soon as she blasts off, we added the Sonic the Hedgehog dash, and upon impact, we added a woo effect. Right there. It's the little things. I'm gonna pause it in a second again. I really wish you had another laugh sound clip. Okay. This section here, we added some fluff. Oh, we added that too, just because we're referencing her wound that she has on her right side, left side. It wouldn't be one of these if I didn't add at least one Ed and Eddie gag, so you will hear it. So this one is a dash effect, and this is the Ed Eddie sound effect. Okay. This part. Hey, what's up? It's an early stream. We're going over a lot of things right now, but we're getting into their section together. I have to make another mugshot because I messed up on a mugshot, but I think for the most part things are good. It's mostly because the hotel that I'm in, the connection seems to be pretty crazy and all over the place at night when I normally stream. So I had to do a very early stream today just to make up on stuff. But for the most part, everything's going by really good. Like this is about done. Like we have all this section to do, but the biggest thing right now is just making sure all these effects are good, especially like with this section, because this section is a very important section. I just have to make another mugshot for Karis because we're having a flashback sequence right here. I started working on it, but I'm not happy with the way her mugshot came out because I was using a pre-made one. I normally don't use pre-made ones. I'd rather just make it myself, and the pre-made one did not come out good in my honest opinion. But that's pretty much where we're at right now. Everything else seems really good. The Minority and Mia section's done. Mia's next section is gonna be done soon, but we're making progress. But hold on, I need to see something real quick. Hold on. because that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Just again with Neo Judgment, like we're not gonna do anything just yet, just because I can't do anything until I get to CapCut. Like I can add shaking effects to this, it's just not gonna look good. Like for example, when I had Heart doing Illusion Perfume, we added a little bit of shaking just to put more emphasis on it, but it wouldn't look good for Neo Judgment, in my honest opinion. Yeah. Oh, I gotta add the Team Rocket twinkle effect. Yeah. I'm still going over typos. That's the big thing. Typos are always gonna be a big thing. All right, but anyways, this section's done. We just have to. Whoops, that's on me. I screwed that up. But definitely, when it comes to Neo Judgment, I'll figure something out later for that, because this is definitely gonna be one of those big moments. And we're putting more emphasis on the charge, so he's gonna be charging this for a bit. Then he's gonna fire it. That never gets old. That really never gets old. But I'm probably gonna change the text. Outliers, such a word to use here. So that's what I'm going with. Her being calm and collected until you really tick her off. Then we just have her personality just shifting to how it used to be. Then boom, and that's done. I'm still on the fence with this though. Like I'm really debating about this right now. If there's gonna be a typo, it's gonna definitely be in this section. Indeed, you were the target. Creates mutate is definitely a good effect to use here. Like I mentioned earlier, I really wish we had more sound effects of you laughing. It's all good. Mm-hmm. Don't mind the editing sound effect. I put that in there just to put it in there. It's just pretty much used as a indicator. It's now nighttime. I was, I need a wolf sounding effect, and I was watching it and I'm like, hey, why not? I'll use Rolf howling. But this is a very important section right now. Like, I actually went through Dark Dawn and got the exact wording for that final portion of the boss fight. Hold on, let me pause that real quick. What was that? I'm still working on one monitor, so I gotta. Yeah, I figured it's a weird format, but I'll change it to that. I was actually really debating that. That's what I meant earlier. Like, if there's gonna be typos, it's definitely gonna be in that section. But let me actually change that. Yeah, this is the third time today someone has upset me. Yeah, the way I was going about it, yeah, that I got to go with your way. Definitely go with your way. I put a pause there when there shouldn't be a pause. Yeah, we'll do it this way. This is the third time that someone's upset me today. Yeah, we'll definitely have to go with that one. Okay, but definitely it's gonna be this portion. Sorry, someone's upset me. There we go. Perfect. All right, good catch on that one. Okay. So silly. Coming up with dialogue for her is gonna be very, very, very interesting. Just keeping her quiet for now definitely helps out with the suspense. There you go. Just two words. It's just always two words that just make you so shocked. Last time was hello Jenna. This time it's hello heart. And adding the doom sound effect actually helps it out too. And of course, we gotta have her patented flashbacks. Let's see. Well, was that timed right? Actually, that should have been. Yeah, that's timed right. All right, perfect. Scary music. I actually went through Dark Dawn for all of this. I have to add flashes to this too later. I have to definitely do that over again. I just don't like the way this was the way it's like such a big difference between these two. So I'll definitely have to redo that, which we'll do right now. We'll figure out what we're gonna write, but I have all this right here. Like, these two are gonna be yapping for a while, for a long time actually. Then Mia's section has to be done again. There's a lot of things that we have to do. Actually, let's take a look at that because I was doing some things. I was actually doing some things with this yesterday. All right. We put spooky music here. Yeah. All right. We'll get to that. I'm gonna try and make this as much Nightmare Fuel as possible with this section. All right. You'll be yapping for a bit. Checking synergy. Oh yeah. This part. I need to add a sound effect right here too for this. It should be enough. She'll turn around right there. All right, that should be good. I use this. I was definitely gonna put this here. Oh, it's reconnecting. Let me pause that real quick. This is what I meant. Like, the hotel's connection is so spotty right now. There'll be moments where I just randomly disconnect and connect. People will probably barely notice this, but I'll notice it. Okay. Let's see. Then the fight happens. I got requested to put this song in. I said, screw it, let's go. Okay. I'll repeat what I was gonna say. Yeah, that's the problem with this. Yeah, that's the problem with this. Like, this is worse at nighttime, unfortunately. So, she's gonna be conversating. I'll just have I'll figure it out later, but PT Mia's voice will be in the background speaking to her because she doesn't have a form. Like, this, yeah, it'll be like that. You can hear her voice, but she's not present. Then the fight will happen. I was requested to put this. I had to put a lot of effects on this. Lots of shaking. They'll yap for a little bit. I'll have a PT Mia in the background being more support because no one knows what the heck this is. Because I wanted to make her as different to Mia as possible. I might have. We'll think about it later. I definitely needed to make this darker, but it's fine. Mia's Sprite is so weird at times with dark backgrounds. Then the transition happens right here. PT Mia makes the save. They'll yap for a little bit. She should transition right here. She'll heal her. Then from here. So what I'm all right, let me pause it real quick. So what I'm going with, she can probably maintain her form for like a little bit because of what happened before. That's what we'll go with. Then she'll take over the fight for a little bit. We'll try to finish the job. And we'll go from there. Laughing. Then the fight continues. Then we finally get back to Isaac's section where she fell out of the sky. We're finally done. It took about 4 videos. Let's see. Then you guys have your little powwow. You guys are going to be the ones ending the video. Also, yeah, scary music. Karis is right there. You two talk. She'll say something that upsets you. Oh, the slap. Then dash away. Oh yeah, this could have been so much better. So you dash away there. Oh yeah. So we from here we add a brightness flash because we don't have anything to. We don't have a cloak fading effect because that's what I would have did, but we just use the flash just to mask it. Then you'll do your monologue, then we'll end it from there. But that's it. We're pretty much good over there. So before we do anything else, let's see. Oh, yep. This one's good. Look, we're all fine right here, I think. Flashbacks, flashbacks, flashbacks. Okay, good. All right, so let's focus more on this because this one's the important part. Now the question is, what? Yeah. So let's just let's start off at the beginning and let's go from there, and we'll see if we make any weird changes. Because right now we're dealing with the sound effects and pretty much all the script writing. Oh, I could not find the slap effect for slap glove. I'm so mad. Also, I had to do it. This could have been a little bit better. I could have added a little bit more oomph. But one thing I did notice way too late, there's too much stuff happening here. The Scythe's right here, Mia's right here, Minardi's right here, so the text box is in a very awkward spot, unfortunately. Which is fine. Which is fine. But definitely later on, when we get to the next episode, I got to take that into consideration. I can't have way too much stuff happening or else text boxes will probably not work right. Okay. Also, fun fact, the Scythe, sometimes it'll glitch out, but that's more so on the rendering side of things. Like once you export everything, it'll be fine. But during playback, sometimes it will glitch out. Right now, it's fine. Let's see. Minardi's floating is very weird too, but there's only so much we can do with this. Like, I could have just had her be stationary, but having her go up and down just makes it seem a little bit more imposing. We shall fix that. Let's take a look. Yeah, that's still, where is it? You tried with me with ice shard made of my own blood. I'm curious to what fans have had her, would have had her do. All right, let's see. All right, so this section, there's so much trash talking happening here, but somehow, some way, we were able to get it work. Just the kick in the face. So what she said when she was coming down, Minardi, was it can be determined in two ways. Pretty much, she's saying, "Don't mess around with me," or "Don't fuck around with me." That's what Jama Suruna means. Because getting kicked in the face is kind of like, you just kicked me in the face. We had to make Minardi's first person view, well, close up, be a little bit more imposing, so I added some dark effects to it. Throwing shade. Throwing shade. Yep, I think this was good, just having her just get very ticked off, but not ticked off. Just actually having to think about it. I have not finished adding sound effects to that yet. So, in order to make this more imposing, we added a black outline around this. It puts more emphasis on the eye glowing. Shout out to the Phoenix. Also, I made this very edgy, extremely edgy. I'm fine with it. Yeah, I was really going edgy with this. I was intoxicated that night too. Okay, I'm gonna pause it right here because this is I added this in for comedic effect. So bear with me. So we had her do boat hops. We of course we added the jumping effect. So when she's cocking back her leg to kick her in the face, I added the shotgun pump. As soon as she kicks, you'll hear a shotgun blast. So bear with me. No matter how many times I hear that, I just get so giddy because it's so random. But yes, adding the Golden Sun hops is fine. Adding the shotgun pump wind up, then blasting it is just it's so good. And having Minardi get damaged because of it's actually pretty good too. Yes. And let me go back to it real quick. It's actually it's a Mossberg, yeah, it's Mossberg 590, cocking and shooting. And the laugh sells it too. Yes. It is fitting. Why do you keep kicking me in the face? Wait a minute. I saw that. Okay, it was probably my imagination. Added that in there just to put emphasis on the fact she's having trouble staying conscious. Scary music time. Flashbacks. Oh shit! Whoops. This is the hard part. Getting this to work right. That's a very awkward frame. I might change the intensity on the black portion a little bit. I guess having Mia's portrait missing, it's tragic. It's very, very tragic. I think I was kind of pushing it with this one a little tiny bit, but we need to put more emphasis on the fact that this Mia's completely like deranged right now. She will literally do some crazy stuff like this. I would have been so mad if there was a typo in this section. Now we're gonna go minority's perspective. I'm referencing the fact that normal Mia is pretty reckless and careless, so just having her be the complete opposite is just referencing that. All right, I'm throwing in some the last stage stuff right now. All right. Oh, good catch on that. Yep, there's the typo. There's the typo. Ooh, good catch. All right, let me run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Good catch on that typo. All right, I'm back. But yeah, good catch on that typo because I completely missed that one. That would have been a very embarrassing one. Okay, but this may be my only chance. All right, so let's fix that. Ooh. So this may be my only chance. There we go. All right. But yeah, I added some Dark Dawn. It's not Dark Dawn, Lost Age stuff here. Sharon got bored. Of course, we got to throw Dullahan in there.
They're talking about.
What?
Everyone meets the button.
Nuts. Really? Crap. All right. Unfortunately, I gotta wrap it up. Work calls. I'll be back later tonight because apparently everybody has to go be in the parking lot. Robert, it was good seeing you. Other than that, see y'all later. Enjoy the VOD. Bye bye.